game? Yes, we were. Did that switch? But I think the 4th season, very good. I think this season's okay. It's like something I should watch eventually, but it's long enough and I don't have so much free time. I understand. I understand completely, honestly. Alright. Who do we have in here? We're on the 5th day. We have her. Oh, this dude. We have to get to what day, right? Like, we were doing an ending. My dog's dreaming. No, I'm not a human endings. I'll be there soon. We have to make sure there's nobody else in the house on the 13th day. That's what it is. I have a Santa hat on. I'm not gonna fix it. We're just gonna deal with that. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. Alright. Took the ballerina lady because I gave her a thingy. I remember that. Oop. So you're still holed up here, I see. What did you think of that guy, the one in the suit? He's just doing his job. The show is more modern and even darker. The Stranger Things? I think it's like horror at the beginning, but I honestly think at this point in time it's not. I'm doing what I can. I'm not alone. Remember when it bugged and I wasn't alone and it said I was alone? No, I'm not with FEMA. That means I can trust you. You see, yes, we've had this guy. Sure. We have time. Because we're still on the 5th day, so we might as well have people. I might get to some people's endings and kick them out, though. We have No one in this room. No one in this room. How many people we have? 3? 4? One, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'll just burn it all. Just kidding. So what's the story with the collectors? I lived with my ma and nana. My pops left. He was an actor too. A cheater. A drunk. Classic theater, right? Ma worked in the costume department. She tried to protect me all my life, and when I grew up, I found out we had been drowning in problems all along. Ma couldn't always land a job. Big theaters, forget it. Impossible. Small ones, barely any money. Or no work at all. So she got a loan. Not from anyone who she knew, some random company, just so we would have something to eat. Of course, she couldn't pay it back. Then the collectors started coming. I remember when we had this strict rule, don't answer the door if you weren't expecting anyone. And if you got to the house and there were some guys hanging around, you went for a walk for a couple more hours. It was messed up. And with everything else going on, people got savage, collectors even more so. One time, I came back home, door wide open, everything wrecked. Ma and Nana, dang, their fingers, legs broken. It was a nightmare. And then these 2 huge guys showed up. I ran. Of course I ran. I was scared. But man, I hate myself for it, for not protecting them, for running like a coward, for never going back. I'm just too scared. Selfishly scared. Is it selfish? Cause that, like, I would actually say it's not selfish because it's not something that you could control. Like, yes, it sucks that they did that, but you were the kid. Like, you didn't make that decision. That's just messed up beyond words. I'm gonna give you the FEMA notice. Do I have another one? I'll give this guy it too. If I have one. No, I don't. Let's test him. By all means, just be aware testing me could lead you learn things you wish you hadn't. They're pretty white. Photo. Armpits, eyes, hands. See the ink? It's under my nails, on my skin, worked deep into the pores, traces of knowledge, and I've paid dearly for them. Alright. Oh, you probably should order some more cat food. Kind of being reckless on that. Stay 6. We're not doing your ending. But thanks. I can't believe this game is only 14 days long. Like, it's only 2 weeks. Day 7. Let's order some cat food. Let's test this dude some more, I guess. Armpits. I think we did everything. Eyes. Nice. I don't have many pictures of me. Will you show me it after? don't like it. Please don't do it again. That 14-day game loop is good for their story, though. It allows them to ramp up and provide urgency. Oops, wrong one. This one. Oh, so his story's over. This guy's story's done. That's it. That kind of sucks. I didn't think that was a good conclusion. Hopefully they don't take the little girl. I didn't have another FEMA notice. Ooh, a new one. Okay, good evening. Any chance you've got room for one more? I don't really need much. What brought you here? I just finished college, but finding a job in my field's been tough. So I took some shifts at a little coffee shop. But after everything that's happened, people just stopped showing up, and they made us all redundant. Guess those who landed gigs at nightclubs got lucky. Seems things actually turned out better for them. When times get tough, people simply wish to tune it all out for a while, to be carefree for a moment, just like when we were children. My landlord didn't want to rent to a fresh graduate with no steady income in the first place, so after all this started, he kicked me out. Said it was due to my lack of employment. Moved his half-siblings in shortly after. Can't say I really blame him, but I hope you can see my side too. I hate being a burden on anyone, but when things get rough, you do what you can to survive. Try to be useful till I'm back on my feet, and I promise that someday I'll return the favor. Thank you so much, I won't forget this. It's good to know that kind people still exist, and not just in stories. Fancy letting me in, mate. Why are you walking around in just your underwear? Ain't it obvious? Hotter than the devil's butthole out here. No clue why the rest ain't figured that out. Walking around like it's snowing or something. Bunch of clowns. Me, I've been around. First thing I did walking around out that gate is peel off all that junk off. Now I'm breathing easy. Why don't you stay in jail? Out of stage, sure, but you think anybody asked me? Clock hit 0, you get out the gate. No cash, old lady hitched up with some other clown, and I ain't got a roof to crawl under. Anyway, enough John. You gonna let me crash here or what? Sure. Look, mate, you got a right nasty bastard in there. That crying girl, yeah? I've seen their type. So, I'm interested in you, but I'm more interested to see if the girl has any dialogue with the shooting guy. So, you're gone. You should leave. Oh, you're a fun one, ain't ya? Adios, sucker. Sorry. Sorry, I know he was new, but I want to see if they have a dialogue. Sadly, I can't let you in. Sorry, I've been letting too many people in. Okay, fine. Okay. I let him in anyways. I'll kick the doctor out when I can. I'll give the FEMA notice to somebody else. Do you need something? Seem lost in thought. I was just thinking about a story from when I was little, about bullfinches in a magic forest. When a dragon came along, burned everything, the nests, the birds, everything. See, they were equals in a way. Both had wings, shared the same sky, everyone lived peacefully, shared in the forest bounty. But the dragon's strength clouded his mind. He burned even that what he might have once loved. My father always maintained that there's a sleeping dragon inside each and every one of us. My sister and I never believed it. We would just laugh. Dragons are huge, we would say, and people so small. Then I grew up and I finally understood. It's a shame he'll never know. But every now and then I wonder, will I be able to slay my own dragon, or will temptation consume us? Okay. Have we ever finished this guy's story? Actually, we gave him the FEMA notice, right? So we want him to stay so the little girl doesn't get taken. You can leave, because we got through your story. So, let's test this new person. This guy. Teeth. My teeth were never great, and I haven't had the chance to see a dentist since graduation. Summer's been busy. Got these when I was a child. We used to explore abandoned places, and there was some wire mesh on the floor. A friend of mine slipped off a cabinet, and it crashed right into my hands. It left this pattern for life, I guess. Interesting. Photo. I think he might be bad. Low key. Huh, interesting outcome. Hope you won't judge me over something so minor. It's nothing serious. Ah. He was fine. Oops. Well, we need to get rid of people. We have too many. 8. 2 will leave soon. We need to be empty by 13. It's not as many days as you think it would be. But we can't kill too many people, or we'll get the other ending. Okay. Yes, your house is perfect. Yes, yes. Next. Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival, unless you're a visitor. Someone who's here to clean up the filth my neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know it, nothing else about me. Who feels sorry for visitors might as well be one. Hey, hola! Welcome and happy New Year's Eve. We gotta clean our armpits tomorrow. Oh, so there is someone here. Mind if I come in? This person's new. Does it look empty? Nah, I didn't mean your place looks abandoned. It's just I heard some real bad going down on the outskirts and not just in our city. As if the maniacs and visitors weren't enough. Now the sun's trying to over us too. What are you running from? What makes you think I'm running from anything? I'm just not a fan of formalities. Makes it easier to get to the point. Plus, I've got a feeling the city won't be safe for long. The longer this goes on, the worse it gets. No air, more crime, paranoia is boiling in those apartment blocks. I think we're headed for one hell of a and I'd rather not be in the front row when it starts. I'm interested. Perfect. Then let's talk tomorrow. I'm wiped out for today. It's been one brutal week. I'm interested, even though I need to get rid of some of y'all. For stream, no, but we're streaming tomorrow morning. Our last year stream. Our last 2025 stream. But me personally, I'm gonna be going to a party tomorrow night because my family is big at celebrating New Year's. It's like the most important holiday for all of us. I kind of wish he would die. Low-key. I don't want to talk to y'all. I don't care. We're on day 9. Parasitors or brain parasites? Going out of town for a party or just staying home? We're going to their house. The person who hosts it house. It's getting harder by the day. We talked a lot out there on the doorstep. You noticed? Occupational hazard, I guess, talking too much, especially when I'm nervous. Always think I have to smooth things over, set everything right, make it all as palatable as possible. I used to be a radio host. Never would have guessed that. So, what's a radio host supposed to look like? Some smart guy in glasses and a suit? You're trapped in cliches, I get it, but that's on you. I used to think I would be chatting to interesting visitors too. The studio guests, I mean. Instead, I was pulling together one grim bulletin after another. It got harder to fight the urge to just end it all. I'm just gonna be spending time with my girl and her parents. That's good. Do you, do the New Year's kiss? I think that's a cute little thing. On top of that, you've got idiots trying to sell literal air, constantly pushing their way in. Radio turned into a circus, and I was driving the clown car. Hey, we talked to that guy. Actually. I can only imagine how sloppy their screening were. Let's look at their eyes. I like them almost as much as my tattoos. Look at them. It's kind of cool. What do you think? I can't tell if you're... if you're red, though. Let me take a photo. Yeah. No, I don't. I don't know what that is. Is it like you kiss when the ball drops? Yeah, you kiss when it turns midnight. That's an interesting picture. Look at this. Hands. Let's see then. You kiss right when it turns midnight because it's supposed to... whatever you're doing at midnight is how you're supposed to be spending the rest of 2026. So if it's filled with love, you'll have a good time. And it means that you'll be together all 2026. It's like a superstition. Like you're in it for the long haul, at least for this year. Or next year, I guess. At least for next year. It's always a human tradition I thought was adorable. It's not just like kissing though. If you want to read more through the year, you're supposed to start the year with reading or watching movies or whatever you want to be doing. Kissing is just the most popular one. Hi there. Sorry, I'm kind of nervous. I'm staying at the Hope Hotel, but I decided to take a walk. I'm scared to go back. Can I stay here? Why can't you just go back? Think it'll be better here? Okay there, better here. See, your house is big enough for all shapes and sizes. Hotel rooms are teeny weeny. Or reminds me of bad times. I'll tell you all about that later. Don't you have any friends? What friends? Everyone's got it out for me, every single jerk, ever since school. One of them got what he deserved, but I'm more careful now. Now I try and click with new people. Besides, I heard shots nearby, but you take safety more seriously, yes? What day are we? 9? We have 10, 11, 12. We got 3 days to clear out. Okay. Somewhere I can wait out this whole mess. I just want peace, that's about it. Corny, but what can you do? Then, you should spend your time, like, not looking at any social media for New Year's Eve. Honestly, yeah, put the peace in the room, you know? Do what makes you feel good. And it should help. Understand. I'm not alone. Falling out here. I'm not letting you in. No. I'm good. We already had you. I'm not gonna let you in either. Sorry. I need to actually get rid of some people. Hello, Jack. I don't really have social media, so I'm doing one thing right. I mean, I guess. I do think, social media is a little bit of a... Actually, I won't talk on it. I have my thoughts for sure. I think it's a needed thing, but I think the way that it's turned, capitalistic wise, it's not needed anymore, you know? Like, it should be changed. Don't want to go back there. You were kind of weird. Oh yeah? And what is it to you, huh? Huh? You stalking me too? Huh? You should know. I don't like that. Ever since that loony bins. My folks locked me up in a cuckoo house. Imagine that. Yeah, they said I did a little follow of someone. So what? I didn't do anything wrong. But my parents thought I was crazy. Maybe they still do. I mean, they kept me in that loony bin for 10 years, as if I were some kind of maniac. And all because of that one time. Ah, never mind. I need to call the hotel. Well, if you're summing up our little talk here, you know what finally broke me? It was a broadcast with yet another nutcase. We were told some expert would come on live to talk about the visitors. He swore he would find a way to fight them. Can't even remember what it was. Some overpriced jar of nonsense. He even prepaid for his slot. Spent a week digging into him. Every shady thing he ever did, lined it all up, ready to shred him on air. Would have been one hell of a show. But it never happened. You know why? He bailed because someone stole his dang documents. Kilotons of data. What kind of idiot even does that? My whole plan down the drain. All that research for nothing. He just ghosted us after that. We heard you. Okay. We're learning. This is the lady who's talking on the radio in day 1 and 2. Bastard. And you know who stole his documents? that guy. This dude. I need to get rid of him. I also need to get rid of you. Is that everyone? I think so. Let's test her some more. I'm interested. Teeth. I'm a real business shark. Haha. You filed your teeth? That's hardcore. How can I not take care of such beauty? Just had them filed down, actually. Gums still hurt, but makes me look like a maniac. Yeah, it does. Ears, hands. Let's do hands. Got dealt a bad hand with nails. I called a cab to get to the outskirts in peace, but... Some arrogant jerk shoved me aside, smiled, and got in. I still remember it clearly, his perfect white teeth.